Greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and to all of you out there that's watching me. I'm Doyle, aka the Big D, of Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews, welcoming y'all to the second half of my 1999 Flicks Rankings list. If you haven't seen the first part, check it before you watch this, okay? Because, like I said, this list is a whopper. I've already done 10 movies already, 20 to 11. Now it's 10 to 1. Which movie will be number 1, you ask? We'll find out. Alright, starting at number 10 is Fight Club with Brad Pitt and Edward Norton. Very cool movie. I mean, I've read the book, but this movie is so bloody cool. And I do mean bloody, like it's got blood and all. Men who will unleash their rage in an underground boxing arena. Believe me, that is so cool. Yeah. First rule of Fight Club is you not talk about Fight Club. Yeah, good line. I do love the performances Pitt and Norton give. Helena Bonham Carter, good. Meatloaf, who's in it, real good. Believe me, you gotta see this if you have not seen this yet. Next at number 9, oh boy, I may get some controversy since this is so low. This was the big flick of 1999, and that's Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Now, don't get me wrong, I like the movie, but for certain reasons. I do like Qui-Gon Jinn, played by Liam Neeson. Ewan McGregor's a good version of the young Obi-Wan Kenobi. And the little boy who played young Anakin Skywalker isn't too bad. Natalie Portman's real good. It's Amidala. Padme Amidala, that is. But anyway, we get to see some of the characters we know and grew up with. Just a little different, except for R2-D2. Darth Maul is definitely a real good villain. And Jar Jar, let me put it this way. It's okay, an okay character. I don't quite care much for that character, sorry. But anyway, it's not too bad. It gets better with the others, though. Okay, next at number 8 is Stuart Little. Now, I love this movie when I first saw it. Again, never read the book, but I do think it's pretty good. With Gina Davis, Hugh Laurie before he started on TV's House, and young Jonathan Lipnicki, who was really good in this, I must say, even though I never saw Jerry Maguire much, even though he did appear in that, though. And of course, we have the voice of Michael J. Fox as Stuart Little. Did a great job, actually, and I like his performance. Nathan Lane is great as Snowbell, their cat, which is really good. I mean, him and Fox are both very funny in this movie. Laughed at so many parts. Like I said, I think you should check this out if you've never seen it. It's just a cute movie. I do love it. Next, at number 7, I feel bad I had this at 16, where I now have Drive Me Crazy in, if you saw the last video. Here's a film that I had at 16 originally, but now I got a better spot, number 7, and that's Big Daddy with Adam Sandler, which I'll be reviewing that next week for its 20th anniversary. Woohoo! My mistake. Anyway, I remember my brother took me to see this, and I gotta admit, Adam Sandler's great. Love all the performances we got from everyone. Yeah. Joy Lauren Adams is good. Jon Stewart, Rob Schneider, Alan Covert, and all the others you see in this. And of course, the Sprouse twins, Cole and Dylan, both were great as Julian. This was a little before they did the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. You know Cole is currently playing Jughead on TV's Riverdale. Anyway, Big Day is very good. I'll talk more about it when I review it, okay? Now, at number 6 is an underrated anime feature, but has become an absolute favorite of mine. That's The Iron Giant. Now, when I first saw this movie, I actually loved it. It was so amazing. I do like the performances we got from the voice acting cast. Eli Marienthal, who appeared in the next movie that's on the list. I'll tell you. I won't tell you what it is. I'll get to it. Jennifer Aniston is great, and let's see, and Christopher McDonald. You know, Sharon McGavin of Happy Gilmore. It's Kent Mansley, works for the government. Let's see. I especially like Harry Connick Jr.'s performance as Dean, and of course, Vin Diesel surprised me. This was what got me introduced to him as the voice of the title character. But anyway, I loved Hogarth. He's a great character. His mom's great. All the characters are pretty good and all. The Iron Giant's just great. What amazed me was he could fix himself, which that's incredible. That was incredible when I first saw it. It's really cool. I do love the Iron Giant, although it's been a few years since I've seen it, but I have some fond memories of it. I'm actually going to be reviewing that soon. The same goes for the next movie on the list at number 5, which young Marienthal appeared in, and that would be American Pie. Yeah, one of my favorite buddy flicks, although it's raunchy, but hey, I've had my on-again, off-again likings with this. Well, even after becoming Christian. But still, I could have gotten to like some types of funny movies if it hadn't been for this. Jason Biggs, I like him. Shannon Elizabeth. Let's see, Chris Klein. Sean William Scott plays Wild and Crazy Stifler. Of course, Eli Marienthal played his kid brother. Let's see. Yeah, what's his name? Kevin Scott Thomas, I think? No, wait a minute. No, Thomas Ian Nicholas. Sorry, my mistake. That's Kevin's the name of the character. Thomas Ian Nicholas plays. I'm sorry about that. My mistake. It's kind of been a little over a year since I saw this. I did see that along with its 2 sequels, which I actually used to have this on the unrated version on video, and then again on DVD, but I've seen both theatrical and unrated versions, and they're both good. Let's see, A.K. Thomas, Finch, real good. Mia Savari, Natasha Lyonne, Tara Reid, and of course Eugene Levy, who plays Jason Biggs' character, Jim's dad. He's a real funny guy. Anyway, I will be reviewing American Pie soon. Be on the lookout for it. Next at number 4 is The Mummy with Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz. I have to say, this was incredible for, well, kind of an adventurous movie that was kind of a new update of an old horror flick. Well, it's actually old horror thriller, if you ask me. Although I have not seen the recent Tom Cruise update, and I doubt I will. I haven't thought about that. But anyway, The Mummy is real good. It's been years since I last saw it, but even so, I do love this movie for my reasons. Next, at number 3 is, yeah, baby, yeah! Number 2... Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, which I reviewed not so long ago, with Mike Myers back in the role as the title character and his nemesis Dr. Evil, Heather Graham, great as Felicity Shagwell, and everyone else who appeared in the previous movies, except for Rob Lowe, plays a young version of number 2, not too bad. Vern Troyer, exceptionally good as Mini-Me. Love that character. But anyway, this was even more fun and funnier than the first one. It actually surpassed the first one from my point of view, but I loved it. Next at number 2, I do know this was Robbie's top favorite, Ogre Boy 1992. I recall watching his 1999 Flicks ranking, and this was his top favorite, and also his favorite movie of the 1990s, as a matter of fact. And if you haven't seen Ogre Boy 1992's channel, check him out. He's pretty good. He does some pretty good rankings. He does some pretty good reviews as well. I give him credit for that. Anyway, I am sorry I disappoint you. I hope I'm not hurting your feelings. It's Toy Story 2. Now, since the fourth one just came out today, I'm going to say I do love the second one just as much as I love the first one. I mean, the characters are still good. We get introduced to Jessie, who would become a part of the group. And I actually love the Woody's Roundup song, which was done by Riders in the Sky. I still remember those guys because they had a short-lived Saturday morning show in the early 90s, which was very underrated, but even so, Toy Story 2 is great. Tom Hanks, Tim Allen, all those others are just exceptionally good. I love it. Now, before I go to number one, I'll throw in a few honorable mentions. I can't mention too many because there's way too many to mention. Let's see, there's She's All That with Freddie Prinze Jr. and Rachel Lee Cook, which that's a pretty good movie. I've watched that numerous times. Let's see, there's At First Sight, very underrated romantic flick with Val Kilmer, Mira Sorvino, Bruce Davison, Nathan Lane, Kelly McGillis from Top Gun. Let's see, 10 Things I Hate About You with Julia Stiles, and also featuring Heath Ledger in his breakout role. Let's see, Boys Don't Cry, which made Hilary Swank an even bigger star, although she did the next Karate Kid 5 years before this. But I know this has its, its moments and issues, but hey, I had some respect for it. Oh... Let's say Inspector Gadget, very underrated movie. It's not too bad as the cartoon. I mean, I like Matthew Broderick. He's not too bad. Michelle Trachtenberg and Dabney Coleman. All the other cast members are pretty good. South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. I remember going to see it with some buddies of mine. Yeah, when I was a fan of South Park at the time. And, well... If there's any others, like I said, there's too many. Oh, Wild Wild West, even though that may have gone dissed, though, but it was fun for certain reasons. I do think it's Will Smith does a good job in doing the Towel song, though. Alright, now coming in at number one is The Matrix. Now, I loved this movie. When I first watched it, I was blown by the effects and everything. Keanu Reeves is definitely great as Neo. Well, although I wasn't quick enough for the, anniversary, though, because I think that was just before I started working on these videos. But maybe I'll do a late review. You never can tell with me. But The Matrix is super awesome. Lawrence Fishburne's good as Morpheus. We have Carrie-Anne Moss as Trinity. She's very good. We have all the others. Hugo Weaving as Agent Smith, the bad guy. Great villain. But I love everything in this movie. The effects, the action, the slow motion of the gunplay, and whatever this movie had to throw at us. Anyway, I do love this. I like its sequels too, but I still enjoy the first one more. Anyway, that's it. So what's your favorite movie of 1999? Please feel free to let me know in the comments section. Like and subscribe. And I'd like to thank you for watching. And tune in next time when I'll do 2000. Which will also be a double take. Because there's going to be lots to expect from that list. So until next time, I'm the Big D saying see ya.